It's nearly 2 seconds faster than the McLaren F1. Remember that thing? 2 seconds almost. This is something. Don't worry. This is all perfectly legal in Italy, you know. As long as you've got a red car, a very, very red car, the police just wave you through. They cheer you on. The reason why we're in Italy today is to test the Ferrari 488 Pista, right here in the home of Ferrari in Maranello. I should probably be presenting this video, but sometimes I forget to speak. These roads used to make up parts of the Mille Miglia, the famous 1,000-mile race around Italy. I mean, you can't find a better place to run a race than Italy. This is incredible. In the middle of summer, absolutely no other cars, except the 720 horsepower Ferrari 488 Pista, the most powerful Ferrari V8 engine car ever. I mean, they really went overboard with this thing. It's got 50% new parts in the engine, completely influenced by the Ferrari Challenge, the one-make race car. And you can feel that DNA everywhere, every single bump, and this is a bumpy road. Don't forget, this is Italy. Ferrari says this is a usable supercar. Yeah, that depends on your definition of usable. It's an absolute technological monster. It's a powerhouse. It almost warrants a whole new model, a whole new generation of V8 mid-engine Ferraris because of just how many changes they've made to the 488 GTB to get to this point. I mean, it's all about titanium and carbon fiber wheels, the lightest and the first carbon fiber wheels on any Ferrari. You've got titanium engine components, Inconel cylinder walls, exhaust, a longer exhaust, a shorter intake. The list is just too long to get through all the engine changes that they've made, all in the pursuit of absolute power, specific power per liter, as well as no turbo lag. And I mean no turbo lag. Let me tell you, I don't dare floor it on public roads. It just pulls your face off. I'm about inch throttle on this thing. And even with the V8 engine being such a dominant part of this car, there's too many other changes that all come together to give it this incredible performance. The only thing that's faster around Fiorano, Ferrari's in-house racetrack, is a LaFerrari. And you gotta be pretty well heeled to get one of those. Call it a bargain almost, this 488 Pista. I mean, every time I accelerate, it knocks the back of my head into the headrest. You should wear a helmet on the road. 0 to 200 has to be experienced to be believed. It's just incredible. It's nearly 2 seconds faster than the McLaren F1. Remember that thing? 2 seconds almost. Man, it's a good time to be alive, you know? I almost don't miss the naturally aspirated Speciale, almost. They've optimized everything, and I mean everything. So much more power, less weight, so much more downforce, but no extra drag. You really get it all. In fact, this car, before it even saw a road or a track, this car started life as a bunch of ones and zeros in Ferrari simulator. Not the F1 simulator, mind you, that's Formula One only. But the same simulator where they developed GT cars, the Challenge and the GTE, months and months before they actually started doing the physical work. It's absolutely embraced the future, embraced turbocharging, embrace the very best that car engineers today can do. This is a supercar. This is a supercar as I remember them. And I mean, with all that, 1,000 miles of Italy is not enough to contain a beast like this. For the 488 Pista, you really do need a Pista, a racetrack. Luckily, Ferrari has just such a thing. And it's just down the hill here. This is where the Pista belongs, on a Pista. This is Ferrari's own in-house racetrack, Fiorano. This is where this car was born, honed, developed, perfected by the company's chief test driver, Raffaele Di Simone. I was speaking to him earlier, and actually I asked him what is the the standout part of this car. Surprisingly to him, he doesn't call out the engine, he doesn't call out the chassis or anything like that. For him, the biggest achievement in the 488 Pista are the brakes. I can totally see where he's coming from. Yeah, you have over 700 horsepower. You have 20% more downforce than in the 488 GTB without the drag. You basically have a 488 challenge with license plates. But the brakes really command the experience. You get so much confidence. You think that nothing can surprise you. Oh boy, it's really getting wet out here. For me, it's not just the brakes, it's the electronics. All the time, the ones in noughts, they're saving you behind, constantly. And it's not an interruption of the fun. It's not like the systems that you're used to, that judder, that cut in. It's very smooth and it's in the background and it's constant. That kind of backup, you truly feel you can do anything in this car. Even with this rain lashing down. Around here, the only car faster than the road car, faster than the Pista, is the Ferrari. But Raffaele was telling me, forget the Ferrari, this is the real deal, because you need absolutely optimal conditions to get the best out of a Ferrari. This thing, you can do it all day long. You can do it tomorrow again. And the lap times will be consistent and the feel will be consistent. With all this ingenuity, technology and software at their disposal, Ferrari has really discovered the code for fun. Masterpiece.